Should have streamed it live.
Do it live!
Fight this man!
We'll do it live! No! We'll do it live!
It's by Bill O'Reilly. Through the years, you were a piece of crap.
So long, douchebag.
Yeah, but then they're like, hey, who could take over that's just as douchey?
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I'm relevant!
it was either him or Sean Hannity. I mean, that's the only goofball talking heads they really have left.
Well, I'm sure...
Like Tucker Carlson couldn't out-argue Bill Nye the Science Guy. Take your bow tie and twist around and choke you.
Yeah, like you should have a bow tie off, too, but they didn't.
Welcome, guys, inside the ant farm.
That's right, guys. We're here. We're back. Another week. It's going to be a day late. Didn't post anything today either, so too bad. Yep, totally forgot. It's up online. It's up online. But I didn't post it today. As you noticed, I would have told you.
Rolls off the tongue.
The Andromeda cast. The Andromeda.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You know what? We get through another week. I get my assistant director's off next week, so Courtney. So she's gonna. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's twist these beers, man.
Hold up.
This is interesting.
The Adventurous Stranger. Now this is
Did you bring
very
this over?
interesting. No.
Oh, is this me? I don't know where this came from.
Is this like some kind of like Lovecraftian thing where we don't know what we're drinking? We might fall down the rabbit hole in this episode.
Mountains of Madness.
First of all, it looks very Lovecraftian. Look at this. What's going on with this label here? Adventurous Stranger. It's also a coffee Kolsch, which sound like two things that do not go together.
Look at the color. It's not coffee.
It's not like a coffee at all. It says it's a Kolsch. It's got like a freaking seahorse or a Cthulhu arm and a bell over here.
Well, that
This
makes
thing
sense with Lovecraft.
Weird. It's a weird bottle. I like the bottle though.
Yeah, it's a little too colorful to be Lovecraftian.
I don't know. It's like look at this weird thing they got. It's like a weird steampunk thing that's going on there.
Let's roast these. And then we can talk.
Roast.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh. No, it didn't smell like coffee either. I was like, oh,
It actually smells like tad
the
skunk.
coffee hits your like palate really hard. It's nice. It's good.
It kind of smooths out like the Kolsch.
Yeah, I like that. It was good.
Any kind of bad flavors.
That's really interesting.
Okay, so I'm okay. It's been a week, but you know that's how it works in the high class world of theater. Sometimes you get a week, sometimes you don't. But you know we're getting stuff ready for next season, and it's been busy. It's been fun. How you doing? Oh, and also Connor. One more thing, Connor. Probably drained fully.
He's down.
Put it in the tank. Put it in the bucket. That's where he's putting it.
We are getting Gemma's potty out right now, so
Boom. Doing a little
ready
early.
for
I
that.
like it.
Ready for that, awesome. Well, she likes to walk to the bathroom with Jess and like hang out with her in there, so we're like, well, I want to see if she'll sit down and try to imitate mommy. So, and we've heard that girls are easier than guys, boys potty training. So, I'm still learning. So I'm 36.
That's why it always smells in here.
I'm pooping right now.
Trying to poop. Stop it.
I'm good though. It's actually been kind of a rough week because I had an Aiden, which was actually good for a little bit. It was because we had some good bro time.
A little bit.
Well, he actually was really good the day I had to sleep. I was like, dude, you just gotta stay here and not get in trouble, please. I got a new computer, which is awesome, great. I got a new phone, which is working great, except it's very slippery. It's the S8, and you can't see it on here, luckily, but you can see it right there. I dropped it.
Somebody needs a case.
Well, I ordered one online, and it's coming in like 2 days. I ordered like yesterday or 2 days ago, and
that's what you get for your plastic phone.
Well, the S5, I dropped it like 6 or 7 times, like keys this floor, and I finally cracked like the 7th time. But
this bad boy's rocking the grill.
One time, 3 feet.
Let me see. I want to see this crack. Ooh, it's good. It's garbled. Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh no, and I picked it up. At first, I didn't see anything. I'm like, oh no, and I went like this. And first of all, I did this, and like a little piece of glass came out and cut my thumb. I always go like this. I went like this, and I was like, oh, I'm bleeding now. And I was like, oh no.
I think that'll get you some sympathy points to get it fixed. See, mine's got the Gorilla Glass, so it shouldn't break.
I thought this one did kind of too, but
well, I think it's the curve. It can't.
You know what? This display is really cool looking. So, I have insurance on. I'll just get it fixed, but it was it also recognized my face if I'm looking at it, which I was.
I'll mind this to you. Whatever.
Yeah,
I do look at it, it goes to the edge like that, though. That's cool.
It's the first Infinity phone.
Also, super breakable.
It's like the glass cannon of phones, literally. And so I'm pretty tired because I got a long next couple weeks coming too because it's the push to the end. So we have to have all our shifts covered, and we have Mayfest coming up next week. So it's gonna be a little rough, but we'll get there. Yeah, but I mean,
you can make it, man. You can do it.
We're almost there, and then May's here. Then June, I got every weekend off, so I can't really complain too much. Who's listening anyway? Let's get to some news.
Time for the news. I'm gonna insert the scroll here.
Okay, I'm gonna do this first because you don't really care about this.
Is it something with Doctor Who?
It's Doctor Who. I'm gonna do the Doctor Who news. Okay, so there's 2 rumors for the 13th Doctor this week that were supposedly really big and confirmed by someone on the inside.
April O'Neil,
both of them.
porn star.
Both of them. Listen. Okay, do you know who Chris Marshall is?
Porn star?
No. Did you watch Love Actually?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. He played Colin Frizzle in Love Actually. He was like
I bet he's white.
He was this English dude who was coming over to America to get American chicks, and in the end, spoiler alert, he gets like all the hottest chicks, like Eliza Cuthbert and Carmen Electra, and like all these chicks are they're playing characters, and they're just in this random bar, and he's like talking like an English person, and they're like, "Ooh, you're so sexy because your accent," and it was very cliche and ridiculous, but he does have this one line where he goes, "I'm like, why do you think that you would you get all these chicks?" He's like, "'Cause I have a huge knob," like that. And it's like, yes, all right. But he's been in other stuff. I've never seen him because it's all like English stuff. And so like there was somebody on the inside that confirmed that this is this white guy.
But he's not the only pick, is he?
Well, everyone was waiting for like this. Oh, we got to hear about this girl, or it's gonna be a black guy, or maybe a Latino dude. Nope.
You forget that England is still racist too.
Yeah. So like a lot of people were up in arms because a lot of people have been coming out, including people that were former Doctor Who's and former companions, saying that hey, maybe it's time for a female doctor. And so,
but they have ovaries.
But then the next day there was a rumor that Michaela Cole.
That sounds not very male.
She is she's a black female who is the lead in the show Chewing Gum, which is I've heard it's a very, very funny BBC show that's now on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to take a look at it. This would make her the first black and first female doctor.
Just get it out of the way, guys.
I mean, they're like going full Barack Obama, just like bridging. They're just trying to get in there, and then they'll probably be all white guys after that. But.
I think they put her in there. They put her in there, but then they make her act like an old white guy.
Yeah, she still acts like Peter Capaldi. Yeah. Well, it's always weird too because the doctor acts like almost like they're a different person, but they still remember all the stuff, sort of. So it's like, yeah, but it's kind of like how the character is when they regenerate. So it feels like the BBC is really testing the reaction to the character to me. Like they did this, I think, with Peter Capaldi too, and they had thrown his name out early.
Up in arms.
They threw his name out early, and they saw how it stuck and what the resistance was. The problem with Peter Capaldi was he was actually a character before in the Doctor Who universe.
What?
He was in the show The
Did
Fire.
Did they explain him that?
Sort of, but not really. I think they might explain it this season.
Did they have that song?
Yeah, actually, that's when he came out too. I don't know if that was out when he first was the Doctor, but
is that why? Maybe that's why he's leaving as a Doctor, because they're like, oh, he's actually an imposter.
No, there's actually he went on to
and he got killed.
He went on a talk show, and he's like basically, I like to be able to do other projects, and when you're doing Doctor Who, you're just involved in it every year. There's like no, they're doing anything else.
Oh, sure.
So he's like, after 4 years, I really want to do a couple other things. I'm not like getting any younger either, so I want to do a couple other things. He's like, I love being a doctor. I would,
actually.
But these other two people, the Chris Marshall only in his 40s, I think early 40s.
So
and Michaela Cole is like 20 something. So like if they want to stay there for a long time, they can. And if they're getting good reaction, why not? Because the Doctor is beloved across the world. But I think they might be testing reaction. Then maybe they'll throw another name or two out to be like, Idris Elba? Anyone? Huh? No?
April
O'Neil. April O'Neil, porn star. Anyone?
Actually, that's the only Doctor Who episode I've ever watched.
Porn star? Oh, no? Okay.
That's the only Doctor
Was
Who
it Doctor
episode.
Horror? What was it?
Yeah, it was basically,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It was good, though. It was good. I liked it. Actually, if they were all like that, I'd watch them, I think.
I hate you so much. But yeah, so I wouldn't.
The main guy really looked like Matt Smith. Sorry, just want that one last thing. They did a good job.
How dare you? Okay. Go with your news.
I have a lot of. Well, first off, I have 2 Star Wars things because we just had Star Wars Week that passed,
A few.
and unfortunately we didn't get to do it till today. But so let's first.
I had a family emergency of the side of my.
So that'll be like our top of the week. So let's talk about The Leftovers, the final season.
Okay. Have you watched the first episode yet?
Of course I have.
I haven't yet.
Well,
so.
of course. I can barely talk about it.
Oh,
Awesome.
I think we're gonna do the double header on Sunday because I have off on Sunday finally. So.
Is that a sex thing?
Upper Decker?
Yeah, that's what. Okay, maybe that one.
That might be shitting in the top of the toilet. I think that's what that is.
It's not really sexual.
Yeah,
It could be, I guess.
I guess
somebody
might
watch
like that,
maybe.
I guess, but yeah.
So the weird goodness that we've come to love from the show is back. I confirmed it. We watched the first episode. Kevin's back. I'll just give you something not spoiling. Kevin's back. The main character, played by the
Justin
Theroux. Which name I remember she's
Mr. Jennifer Aniston.
Miss Jennifer Aniston. That's what I was about to say. Actually, it takes place 3 years after the second season, so 7 years after.
They're deep in. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
So
we probably would have had that. Would have been the third season if they would have had like a 5-season arc.
So basically, it's like this aftermath, and they don't really tell you about till the middle of the episode, but I won't give that away. And it's like a calm. They're still in Miracle, and it's a calmness. That of course then is not gonna last because it's fucking revolves around Kevin's life and
Kevin likes to spiral
death.
out of control. Whatever the hell's going on.
I mean, he was killed like twice last season, I think.
Once he killed himself. Like
I killed you. I thought I killed you. Nope. Still a great television moment. Yeah, but I if you guys haven't watched Leftovers, I encourage you to get. I don't even know where. You can probably find it on HBO Go. It's completely worth it though. It's so much fun. Such a fun show. And the characters themselves are what the story is borderline fucking banana town crazy. But the characters
awesome.
It's
Damon Lindelof and Carlton Cuse ones doing it. So they also did Lost. And
they've done so that they don't lose it, I guess. They're only doing 3 seasons because they really wanted to tell a complete story without having to be like, and now we have to put some filler in here,
Yeah,
and that's actually what really makes the story feel so fun.
Open, whereas this has a lot of what the F moments like. I don't know why I didn't swear.
I've sworn.
I
Swear.
Cussed.
Cocksucker.
But Lost had a lot of those moments, but then didn't resolve them, and that's what kind of left you wholly, at the end.
And then they're all in a church.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the season 6 of Lost.
Okay.
All seasons.
Or is this
Lost.
hopefully they made it nice and svelte, so we'll get all their questions answered and get a nice satisfying.
So far, no questions have been answered. Only more questions.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
But it's a great show.
Hey,
And,
Doctor Number 9, Chris Eccleston's still doing it on there.
Yeah, he's killing it too.
Still chewing up some scenery. Speaking of awesome shows, another 10 episodes for the new series of X-Files. Now they're calling seasons. They're just I think they're trying to make them almost like a standalone type thing,
sure.
like a BBC
Sherlock. Because then David Duchovny can get out and keep doing drugs and then come back again.
He's like, I'm gonna keep going to rehab and come back.
And so when he starts to look like a melting candle, like it's way later in their lives.
And, also, Gillian Anderson, another rumor that's not in this rumor mill right now.
Doctor Who.
For the Doctor.
That was a couple of those a while ago.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. But not now. She's doing this right now. So
yeah, but not like they're mutually exclusive or something.
They are in different countries. She may actually will film both of them. But another 10 episodes coming out for X-Files. You saw the last series, didn't you? The reboot there. I think it was good. I liked it. We actually
didn't because we were going to watch the whole series, and then we never got to watching the whole series. So we actually didn't.
Well, I think it's still on Netflix. I want to say
it probably is.
And I'd say it was worth.
I gotta watch this 13 Reasons Why all the kids are talking about.
All the kids are probably talking about it.
Literally
Especially the kids, the
literally
tweens,
kids,
yeah.
I did watch the Louis C.K. special, though.
That was really funny, yeah.
Some good, and then I watched the first... Did you watch MST3K yet?
Yeah, I've watched the first 4 episodes so far.
I'm on the first episode. I really like that rap in the first one.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Jonah Hill's really doing it. And the best part about the MST3K in the past was the stupid little things they made and the little beats they did in the middle of like the episodes.
The skits are still the best.
The skits were still, they're still on point.
Because the riff track stuff gets like...
And Patton Oswalt adds a lot, Felicia Day adds a lot. You know, there's a lot of fun side characters that do a lot of fun stuff there. So
I've been told that Mark Hamill is in an episode.
I wouldn't doubt it. And I've been watching Pop Culture Quest on Comic Con HQ, and he basically goes to like different places and like looks at people's cool collections of like Star Wars memorabilia or movie props, and it's very interesting because Mark Hamill's so excited about he's like a little kid in a 65-year-old man's body.
He's old. He's a geezer.
But he loves like going to these places, and the one dude had his original lightsaber from I think it was Return of the Jedi or something. He like in a box. He's like, I gotta show you something. Did anyone tell you about this? Like, no. And he opened it up. He's like, is this a prop? He's like, is this like a replica? He's like, no, this is the actual one. He's like, he pulled it out. I was like, holding something like that. It's like, I haven't seen this
that's
thing
the one person you let pull out of that box.
I haven't seen this in like 40 years.
That's the one person you let pull that out of the box. Like, no one can touch this unless you're Mark Hamill, and then you get to touch it.
He actually, there's one thing that he pulled. It had never been opened out of the box. It was a DeLorean model, and he pulled it out for Mark Hamill because Mark Hamill was coming there. It's like, and he's like, "Why are you doing this?"
I'm gonna watch it.
He's like, "That's never been opened." He's like, "No." He's like, "But I'm pulling out because you're here, because you're the man." You're the, yeah. I was like, he was like almost embarrassed that he pulled it out for me.
Man, Mark Hamill's such a good dude.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show.
I can't wait for that Force the Last Jedi trailer, which we're going to talk about later.
We will. We'll get to it.
Oh, goodness.
Definitely get to it. Filled the cup. It was good.
Talk about the next thing. Leftovers is done. What do you got next?
Well, I did the X-Files thing, but we'll go.
Okay, then I got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Telltale game. The Telltale game. First episode came out. It was fun.
It was great.
A lot of quick time events, but that's what Telltale's about. So it's kind of weird to you. It's one of those things.
It's an interactive story.
But it's one of those things you almost want to be in the action because it's the Guardians of the Galaxy. You want to like be able to
you're controlling Star-Lord in this episode.
Go over like
I
this.
think they said you might control different people, but like
you sort of did in the one fight. In you sort of did.
But playing a Star-Lord is fun, and he's just as quippy. You know,
it definitely started off with a bang that I did not expect, and I was like, oh okay,
a bang if you know what I'm saying. But
I am Groot. 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 I am Groot.
Hey, give it to me, Groot, right in the ass.
You should hear what he's saying, guys.
I just might name the episode "I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot." It's definitely based on the movie property, the Marvel movie property, because like they have that kind of
not necessarily though. They talk a lot about like they give a lot.
Their aesthetic.
Drax's backstory, and Gamora definitely has more of a comic book look. But she has more of the comic look.
Kind of in the comic,
in
the comic she's like more jumpsuit.
No, she's got like because she's got more of a battle armor on.
Well, that's now though. Like and now, same thing with like Star-Lord. Now the Star-Lord in the comics had that like a dumb Nova Corps outfit. It wasn't Nova Corps. It looked almost.
Yeah, it was basically Nova Corps. Yeah.
Who did you give? This is kind of a spoiler, but who did you give the body to? Not we're not which body, but
to the good guys.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're on the same choices.
Rocket was not convincing.
Yeah, there's also the same choices that have they're just flavors. Like you can tell just from like the dialogue.
I wish I could go back and play again, but of course there's only still one save for the episode, so that's kind of annoying. I wanted to like make them like.
Well, technically you can play chapters,
like the affable, snarky one, and then go back and play like the total douchebag one.
I definitely selected different choices. I wasn't just like left column. You know, I wasn't like.
No, I agree.
Because there's someone that was like, this is going to be funny,
yeah.
And when I played as like the kid, like in the kid scene, I was like more like placative because it's my mom, and stuff like.
I'm not gonna talk shit to my mom.
Yeah, exactly, and you can unless you totally can be like, hey, fuck your mom.
Mom, go fuck yourself.
But yeah, I think this has good potential, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I really like the villain that they have.
Sure.
Hala, the accuser.
The accuser.
She was really cool.
There's more than one accuser, not just Ronin, guys.
Well, she's really cool looking. She very imposing. Like and when you see her first, you're like, oh, she's like a blue chick, and they're like, no, she's huge,
gigantic people. So,
and like very, very scary.
They're gigantic, have super strength, super speed. They have good fighting. I mean, there's like I was like, geez, I'm gonna get wrecked.
And me versus you with my cool element guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like shooting people a lot though. There's a lot of like
just like. I also like the Yondu appearance. So I was like, nice.
Yeah, a little Yondu action. And the voices are kind of cool. They're not the people,
obviously, but they have the spirit of it.
Yeah, they have the spirit of it. Definitely.
The guy that played Drax was on point. Rock was probably my favorite voice one.
I like Yondu's voice too.
Yeah, Yondu's voice is really good.
All
of them are really good. Gamero's good. Yeah, I mean,
Groot sounded exactly like Groot.
Groot was the Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, his lines were delivered perfectly.
I just like that he always like every time you look at him, he's smiling. And you're like, hey, Groot, you're chill as well.
Did you find him in the bathroom?
Yep.
That's funny.
Also, if you read his dossier later, it talks about the update how you have to get your bathroom fixed because you ruined it.
Well, that's what happens when you.
It was pretty funny.
Okay, so that's enough about that. More to come on that though. That's because that's the
play
first
that if you can't get it because
it was $20 on PlayStation Store when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you got it. You got it on PC?
I got it on PlayStation Store.
PC nerd now?
No. PC nerd. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, has 5 post-credit scenes. 5. So they're like
Lord of the Rings has.
Yeah, I was just saying, like they're trying to see if they can.
The ring gets moved. Oh,
I hope they're great. That sounds like a lot.
I bet some are going to be pretty short and just like kind of.
And maybe they mean like in credit and post credit.
That's what I'm thinking. Like it's going to be like they're like here comes this thing and they're like, hey Rocky, well that's a little funny thing.
And they'll have like John C. Reilly's characters like I'm back guys. Where's the Star Prince?
Yeah. Those guys are real a-holes. See, I'm back too. It's me, that guy. Yeah. Maybe there'll be something Kurt Russell as Eagle of the Living Planet will be there.
Oh, here's a little tidbit I read too. Speaking of Kurt Russell, and we're still on the Guardians of the Galaxy topic. Somebody asked Kurt Russell why Eagle looks like Kurt Russell. He's like, do you think it's because he is modeling himself after Kurt Russell in the MCU galaxy, in the universe where Kurt Russell would presumably exist? He's like, why not? He's like, Kurt Russell's a good-looking guy. He's like, right around when he was on Earth, it was like right around 1980, which was when Escape from LA was, and like he was really big then, So it's like, why would he not look like that guy? He wants to look handsome like that dude. I was like, that's very meta. That's kind of cool,
And also conceited.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, he could be conceited. He's beloved now. Russell. Yeah. He's beloved.
His daughter is really hot.
And he still looks great. For being like 70 or how old he is now. Yeah. Well, he looked great. His costume looks awesome. I want to know more. Tell me more.
Still the best movie he was in, Dark Blue, though.
I hope nobody's living on him,
This is my daddy's gun.
I hope nobody's living on him while he's shooting.
Because I filled it with bullets. Yeah, that's... Okay.
What if you didn't fill it with bullets? You'd be dead.
Empty.
Somebody shot you.
Empty. Okay, that's it. Now you go. Now you go.
I have some huge Carmen Sandiego news.
What?
Huge. I didn't see this. Rockapella's come back? No.
Rockapella?
No. So I guess
all dead.
Netflix is doing an animated Carmen Sandiego series. It's going to be coming out in 2018. And they got Gina Rodriguez. Now, do you know who Gina Rodriguez is?
Gina Rodriguez is the person that plays American Ferrera on TV.
She plays American Ferrera. Yeah, she kind of looks like her. But no,
racism.
She plays Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin.
Yeah, she's like the lead role of Jane the Virgin. It's actually pretty critically acclaimed. And she's going to be the one who's voicing Carmen Sandiego. Now, I guess the property's going to be based more on the video game, so you might not get the top grunge you want.
Top grunge is in the video game, depending on which one.
Well, maybe then. But I guess like it's going to have more, like the video game has a lot of different characters.
Wonder Rat, is it in Top Grunge or in the original video game?
What about Earth the Brute? Is she in there?
Earth the Brute's in there, yeah.
And then the only other character's name was a character named Player, who's played by Finn Wolfhard. Now, do you know who
Player?
Is?
Get it?
Do you know who Finn Wolfhard is?
He sounds like someone I want to punch in the
He is the little kid from Stranger Things, not the one who's like hang out with him. I can't remember. I should have looked it up.
The other little kid.
Not the kid who was in the
little kid.
The kid who was the kid who was with 11, like trying to get with 11.
The long nose.
Yeah.
The elephant looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like he's like a young Michael
Why not?
Cera. So he's plays a guy named Player, who is supposedly somebody who helps out Carmen Sandiego. Maybe I don't know.
No, he's trying to catch her, dude. Like,
that's what I thought, but it said something about he was like
maybe he's originally trying to catch her
companion or something. I don't know. Not like companion, not like that. Weirdo.
He's like 12.
Weirdo.
It's gross.
It's like love me, Finn Wolfhard. Your name? You have a porn name, by the way.
I want to write down Finn Wolfhard as the name of the episode, but it's I wrote down part-time player. Looks like that one.
Part-time player, full-time henchman. So 2008, or no, maybe it's 2009. I think it's 2018.
This in 2018.
I think it's 2018. So yeah, there's more to come on that. But Carmen Sandiego, man, coming back. It's great.
Speaking of more,
watch it back.
Speaking of more to come, man. Okay, let's talk about the Star Wars.
Good. That's all I got left too. So
because emptied my body of all of it.
The Star Wars teaser was pretty glorious.
It was great.
It was
fantastic. I watched it. I actually
100% of the spots.
I was like watching it on the live stream, and my boss came in, and I was just like turned the screen away a little bit. It was just like, let's get talking.
You should really just 1 minute. I'm in a meeting.
Hi.
I'm in a meeting.
It's a teleconference.
I'm in a meeting. I can't. Go away.
You need to leave right now and come back. It's an emergency.
Go away. I have a boner. Get out of here.
Hi.
I have a boner. Go away.
And so I watched it, and then I, of course they released the trailer right when they showed it so I saw it live, and then I went and watched it.
So you did it live?
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll do it live.
Fuck it, do it live.
Thanks, Sting.
Of course, this is my name for the episode, by the way, because I wrote this down like a week ago. The Skywalker money shot at the end of the trailer was
the Jedi. The Jedi must end.
The Skywalker bukkake at the end is like all over your face. Like, there you go, guys. So, Matthew, you want to see some Skywalker? You're like, okay, I got it.
So it's been confirmed, though. So there's a lot of information that came out of this. Because Ryan Johnson went out and answered a bunch of questions. The Last Jedi is singular.
Yeah.
And it refers to Luke Skywalker.
Good old Ryan. Ryan answered the questions.
So this kind of like gives away a lot of stuff right here. Just that one little tidbit. Because if Luke's saying the Jedi must end... Then and Rey has a lightsaber.
Jedi.
Then what is Rey? What is she?
Trainer to be a Sith.
Well, what I'm thinking is it's a gray Jedi. Maybe something that uses both sides of the
This is a theory I had. I was talking with my fellow nerd Greg, who was one of my dispatchers, and we were talking death about this. He thinks that
I'm Greg.
Greg,
fan of the podcast. He's a fan of the podcast.
He will be soon. He's my little Michael Cera. That's what he looks like. That's how you talk to. Yeah. He's a little baby. He's a little baby dispatcher. We were talking about this.
Are you the grizzled vet now?
I am. God. I'm like the third oldest person right now.
I was wondering why you had so much salt and pepper in
the beard. Gray, yeah. You see my back here, silverback.
I keep getting the one that keeps coming back. The one like white.
I have one on my shoulder. It's like perfectly white, like Gandalf the White over here. I'm like, thanks, Gandalf the White. Get out of here.
Stop.
So anyway, yes, I don't even remember
you're talking about your theory, Matt. My theory.
He was talking about how he thinks Luke is Sith, and that's why, like in the poster, he's in red with Kylo. They're both in red, framed around this lightsaber that goes up from blue to red, which is
from blue.
I think that kind of goes to the gray Jedi theory, actually. But he's like, I think that Luke wanted to possibly be in the big bad in this. And I was like, that'd be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool. I don't think they could do it because a lot of people would be
not going to happen. Yeah.
But I presented the Grey Jedi theory to him. And I was like, well, she's already learned the dark side by accident. That's how she started doing this. Because, as we've talked about before, she gets these force powers super quick, and how she's using them is through passion, through the rage, the revenge that she has, especially at the end. She's angry.
But Matt, which side uses passion?
We know which side uses passion.
We should recite the Sith code now.
No, I don't want to do. I don't know.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain victory. No, there's one other thing.
Something about breaking my bonds.
No, there's one more thing, and then something victory, and then my chains are broken. Through victory, my chains are broken.
Oh yeah, sounds good. You should have known that if you're going to say it, jerk.
Through strength I gain power. Yes. The power I gain.
Through strength I gain cookies. And with cookies, my stomach is full of delicious cookies.
So full.
So full. Yum, yum. Billy, yum, yum 2 times. Yeah, I'm more on the gray Jedi theory. I think she's gonna look like maybe a little like Force lightning, maybe.
Well, see, why it makes sense that it's gray Jedi is because Luke knows that the prophecy is to balance the Force. So you can't just have all the white guys be all the black the black guys, the red guys, or that's basically what it is.
You can't have all Sith or all Jedi. That's not balanced. Yeah, that's one or the other. And so that's none of the reason why I thought the Great Jedi thing too. I'm like, there's a prophecy that someone is to bring the balance. It was supposed to be Anakin. It wasn't him. It was supposed to be Luke.
But it still kind of is Anakin, though, because Anakin birthed Luke.
Yeah, but, that's like saying that Morpheus is the one who finds the one, That's like,
Star Wars.
No, it makes sense that, they thought they were all wrong with the prophecy. It is actually Rey who is the one who will balance the Force by becoming the balance, becoming the fulcrum of the Great Jedi. Yeah.
Or maybe not the
Jedi, whatever they're going to call it.
Or the Jedi, Matt.
Jedi.
The J-E-D. Or no, it's J-E...
Maybe the Octoons.
J-E-D apostrophe A-I-I.
J-E-L-L-O.
Because in canon, the Jedi were the original order, and they did use
what if she becomes like
and dark side of the
She
Force.
becomes like a will user, like W-H-I-L-L.
That's one of the wills. You think she's going to be like using a staff and blind, maybe?
She could use the staff. She already used the staff.
I'm just thinking, there's always saber staff, but they're probably going to have a regular.
Yeah, they could. Yeah,
a regular laser sword.
Laser swords. It looks like also the great music. Obviously, John Williams just kicking it into high gear in that trailer. It almost reminded me of the Rogue One music. I thought it was just intense.
I thought he was done with
he's still doing it. Oh, okay. Intense. Intense. It's like, so good.
I'm going to die doing this.
Yeah.
John Williams. That's what he sounds like, actually. John Williams. I sound like Kenny Rogers.
I'm going to die in a pile of money. That's
English, right? There's also the new planet, that weird dust planet with like the red dust. It's called Crate.
Where the pod racers were running to.
Yeah,
there's a name for them.
Those are their ships.
Like bounce racers.
They're basically sky hoppers. Yeah, they're like
hop racers. I don't know.
Hop floppers.
Just combined with hop floppers. They look like the thing is just flopping. I'm like, that thing does not look like.
Yeah, it does not structurally sound.
It looks like it's just gonna break itself.
Also, why is it dragging red stuff? I don't know what that's about.
But then they were like fighting ats or something in the back of that. I don't know.
That's a bad idea. Like, you're flying a kite. You're basically in a kite.
Are you guys the Ewoks in this movie? Like,
you're in a kite that's dragging something and bringing red dust in the air. But also another big thing from the trailer. There's a new character, a maintenance worker named Rose, who's played by Kelly Marie Tran, who they introduced in the stream, and I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And then I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh."
I heard that she's supposed to be like Finn's companion counterpart.
Wink.
For the movie.
They bond over garbage.
Well, Finn's got his like weird like suit, the Bacta suit on or something, and that one thing, and all. That's really the only thing it shows him. Just like
they really got rid of the Bacta and just got like an iron lung thing. That's kind of, I don't know if I'm
supposedly it's like a suit that he can wear and move around in. Yeah, I don't know.
Why.
Like before, you had to be in a liquid tank. Like 5 years later, they got this Bacta suit or whatever.
Yeah, but like, is that gonna be a thing? Like,
and just how long does he have to walk around it? Plus, supposedly that early on there was a talk of a scene where he had infiltrated with the Kelly Marie Tran character. They had infiltrated a Star Destroyer as Imperial officers. And
so he's not even wearing that suit there.
Yeah, he obviously can't wear that there. They're like, oh yeah, I'm really bulky, I'm fat, and I have this weird neck issue that I wear this thing for. It's a Mon Calamari thing actually that I'm wearing here.
Ryan Johnson also says that Rey's parentage will definitely be addressed in this one.
Okay, all right.
So we'll get to find out who Mommy and Daddy are.
But did you hear that the main...
Is it Luke and Leia?
What's the main issue with the trailer? Have you heard about this?
That there's no Boba Fett.
It's Scargate, okay? Have you heard about this? Kylo Ren's scar was moved.
Ryan Johnson actually said they did it because they thought it was really ugly where it was.
Oh yeah, it was. That kind of...
Matt, does this lend
to be ugly?
Does this lend to a scene that possibly Kylo Ren's going to be redeemed as a light side person? Because they can't be ugly and have, he's going to be pretty.
Well, I mean, his scar was like right here across the bridge of his nose down like this.
Yeah.
Which would have made sense because like he's going more towards dark side, he's gonna have to like.
But if he's
do some
not,
parts. But if he's not, he has this nice little scar over here now that someone didn't hit his eye, even though he had a lightsaber drag across his face. Okay.
like the heat from that tokamak, I guess, right? It's a tokamak. That's
It's
fine.
tokamak.
Laser swords.
Because science. Yeah. I don't know. But I don't care either. Just show me the movie.
I was still dumb. But
Trolls, shut up. Okay.
Hopefully they'll back edit the.
Excuse me.
Hopefully they'll back edit all the copies too.
If that's your biggest issue with this trailer, go fuck yourselves, guys. Okay.
I didn't notice, so I guess I'm not a real fan.
I noticed that the scar was weird. Like I feel like it was more in the middle, and I saw this thing like it was. There's people were in uproar about it. I'm like, okay.
Do you have anything else on your list, man?
Get over it. That's all I had.
So I have one other thing.
Okay.
Because there's one other awesome thing that came out of Star Wars Celebration, and that's the announcement of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay, yeah, I should have done that.
So Star Wars Battlefront 2, they showed in-game footage. It was rendered in-game, so it wasn't like actual play footage, but it looked awesome.
And I think the biggest thing that
really interesting.
A lot of people were not feeling about the first Battlefront is the lack of a cohesive first player story, like a one.
Yeah, there's really no narrative. It's just like you're in this battle.
Now you're in this battle, and
shoot them faces.
For some people, that is great, but a lot of people they shy away from that.
It was fun for me, but then I got to the point where I was like, okay, well,
I've done this already a bunch of times, and that's how I felt too. I liked it a lot.
That guy's in the edit. I'm fine. It's fine.
I played it for like a week or two, and I'm like, I'm bored. Yeah, but supposedly this one has a story.
Well, and they showed a new character whose name is on here somewhere, I think. Hold on. Yes, Eden Versio. And you also get to play as Luke and Kylo at points. It's been confirmed.
Eden Versio is an Imperial commander of the Inferno Squad,
which are a bunch of elite troopers, and she has a line that says, "Hope can't save them."
Yeah, and supposedly the
she looks very Mandalorian too, like facially.
She has a little Mandalorian action.
Maybe a little coffee and a cream, if you know what I'm saying. You know?
But also, I guess her arc starts off as she's on the planet Endor watching the Death Star explode.
Death Star explode. Yeah,
I like that a lot.
So it's like but it's from the Empire is the good guys. Which a lot of people are like, some people are like, oh, how is it going to happen? It's like, well, they thought they were the good guys. That's the point, and I think it's going to be fun. I mean, that alone makes me excited for this.
Yeah,
game.
like
plus. Here's another big thing.
They don't think like, oh, we're Sith. They're just like, we're dudes that are trying to do the right thing.
Another big thing that gives me a lot, like a ton of hope, and is like almost pushing me to already pre-order this game, is that it's co-written by the writer of Spec Ops: The Line, which is one of the best war story games ever, in my opinion. Walt Williams. Like that game, Spec Ops: The Line is probably one of the most underrated games ever. Great mechanics. The story itself is like you're running through a like sandstorm-ridden, I think it's Dubai, and so you're like running through these like abandoned skyscrapers, and people are shooting at you, shooting over things, and it is freaking great. Like the gameplay is great, the story is great, and that alone makes me and like the story is so cohesive with the gameplay too. So that was another big thing like that got me on board with Walt Williams. I was like, if they use the fun mechanics.
With Walter White, who wrote the story.
The fun mechanics from the first Battlefront, and then put a cool story written by Walt Williams, I'm in. Honestly. And supposedly the story's going to span 30 years. It's supposed to span basically connecting the Return of the Jedi to go all the way into The Last Jedi, which is why there's because the story in the multiplayer is
that's what they did with the first Battlefront as to Force Awakens stuff too. So I mean, they had like the Jakku battle.
Yeah, but this is like a single player story that's going to span.
Yeah, hopefully they won't give away too many spoilers, but I think it would be nice to augment.
Are you going to be playing as go from playing a 20-year-old to playing a 50-year-old?
Yeah.
Or will it just be like you're playing a different character, but then like the person's daughter or son or something?
Maybe she's Jyn Erso's daughter.
Maybe she is Jyn Erso.
Eden Versio. They like the sound.
That's all I got, man. I'm excited for all that stuff, though. We had some good news this week, too. Like, the Leftovers, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Not too long.
Not too long. It shuts off after like 54 minutes now since I fixed it, but I can fix it again. But
guys, thanks for coming today. Stay classy.
Sorry, Fang Fum. We should say Fum. The Miss Glenda film.